So we're going to kick off as usual. We're talking about a few of the articles on Thinky Games website, just to keep you up to date. So let's get straight on to that. Thinky Games. Here we go. All right, my head's in the right place. So Hira mentioned about this small free game called Mingle. I haven't taken a look at it myself, but it's a browser-based game, and it looks like you're just putting two creatures which are the same together and putting them together, just making pairs. It's kind of interesting, she said, but not too many levels at the moment, but you know, worth a shake, and hopefully there'll be more added in time to come. And then Joe's got his big, huge rundown of puzzle releases for the last month. Well, I say puzzle releases, not everything is necessarily a puzzle on this list. Thinky releases. So we got Renew My Subscription. That was something I was interested in looking at, but you know me, too many games, not enough time. We've got Blink, which is a Ludum Dare game. Scala, which I believe is a game where you actually have to stretch your body to actually solve some of these puzzles. L&L, Quadrata, so that's solve two puzzles at the same time, kind of dawdle for soccer band people. Hourglass Temple, Case the Golden Idol, which Joe tells me is pretty good. There's Obra Dinn vibes, if that's your thing. I don't know if it's even my thing. I haven't played the Curse of Obra Dinn myself. A Bridge, Sneaky Rat, Hilbert's Highway. It's a Jack Lance game. Looks like it would probably give me some sort of brain plague. And another Jack Lance game called I'm Too Far Gone 4, which is the sequel to I'm Too Far Gone. The Plumber Thing, from the creator of Baba Is You, which I hear is pretty cool. The Boneyard, so a deck building roguelike, using dominoes, and Ravinia. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff to try out. And also, what else did Joe do? But he gave a review of Taiji. You can have a look at that if you're still thinking about whether you want to play it or not, and you skipped the whole spoiler section last week. His overall review is like, yes, he likes it. There are some flaws, but he really liked it, and it is a very compulsive game. I think there's some very tricky puzzles in there, and I don't just mean frustrating puzzles, but I mean quite hard puzzles. I think harder than The Witness in some respects, with less of that kind of Witness frustration. But more in other places. Wow, that was a great potted summary from me. Read Joe's review if you want to know more about that. If Rebecca is not here, not here. Okay, she's tried the Stealthy Rat game. Well, that's good. I haven't tried the Stealthy Rat game. Now, before I go on to, we're going to do Stereo Boy first. Before I go on to Stereo Boy, I want to have a quick talk about TeenyShire by David King. So let me talk to you a little bit about roll and write games if you don't know what they are. So roll and write games, we have one here at home, Cartographers. And basically, the kind of game where you're drawing, you're writing on paper when you're playing the game. You're making something. So this is a Cartographers. You're actually making a map, and you turn over cards, and it says, like you can see here, it says you have to put down this kind of Tetris shape somewhere on your map, either of village or forest. This person has put some what's the word, village here. The only thing is, so all four players are trying to do the same thing with their maps, and it's all about how well you score. And there's rules about the scoring there, these goals to aim for, which come out during the game. And this is a basic roll and write game. You're drawing a map, and it's actually moves along quite quickly, and because everybody plays at the same time, and the scores are done at the end of the round. So I just bring that up as a sort of basic example. We play a lot of Cartographers, because it is a fairly fast-moving game, and everybody likes doing a bit of drawing, and not everybody has good drawing skills. But anyway, David King put out Tiny Islands in 2020. Let me just refresh this page, and it's basically you know, a roll and write game like Cartographers, where it's map drawing. And so there's a daily shuffle and a random shuffle, and you get daily challenge, and things like, you know, the boats have to be far away from the islands and far from other boats. Waves don't like to be near other waves. And as you play the game, you get faced with, like, do you want to put a house somewhere in this section, or do you want to put a wave somewhere in this section? Now, Tiny Islands is a little bit more complicated than the game I'm about to show you. I feel like that David King's refined the Tiny Islands prototype he made here for TeenyShire, which is a lot simpler. But, you know, I had a lot of fun with Tiny Islands when it came out, and, you know, it's free. You just bring up the browser. There you go. It's DRDKing. You know what? I'm going to put that straight into the chat if anybody wants to go there. There we go. But then he's just brought up TeenyShire this week, which is a much simpler kind of version of Tiny Islands. So if you go for the daily challenge, this is it. So there's just a few rules. I mean, I guess it's possible that David will iterate on the rule set, but it's been pretty stable for this week. So you have a point. Mountains going to point if they got trees near them. Nearby means all of the directions around it in diagonals as well. Trees get points for touching trees. The castle gets a point for every piece of grass to the nearest village. And this is quite small. Yeah, if I can bump this up a bit. There you go. I'll make it bigger and fuzzier. And then towns get points for everything being unique next to them. Anything that's unique. And then these animals, I could say deer, but I'm not quite sure that's deer. Gets a point for touching grass. So I should check here. Roland Wright Games. It says VFIC. I'm not sure. Roland Wright. No. Roll and Write. I'm going to put that in the chat. Roll and Write. There you go. Roll and Write. It's a bit weird. The roll and write genre came out from dice rolling, but even card flipping, they don't really, you can call them cut, flip and write games, but they're still called roll and write because the important thing is actually the writing. And Rebecca is not here, said she enjoyed Taiji. The final spoiler puzzles need a bit more guidance. Yeah, I'm not gonna you know, argue against anybody using a walkthrough occasion, because I did use walkthroughs at some of Taiji's levels. Right, I can recommend Cartographers. VFix says it's a bit like a solo Carcassonne. I suppose. I feel like Carcassonne's a little bit more involved than Cartographers. Right, let's have a look here. So, what have I got here? I've got two choices. I can either put a tree here, or I can put a deer in here. Oh, it is a deer now. I've zoomed up. I'm going to put a deer here. That's 4 points if I don't put anything else around it. Now I got a choice of a mountain and a tree. You know what? I'm going to put a tree here in the middle-ish. Now I can have a town or a tree. I do the tree that goes there. Or I can put a, you know what? Tricky. I'm going to put this in the corner. I'm hoping maybe I can put the castle somewhere over here and make a very long journey. Okay, tree here. It's not great, is it? Or a deer here. Wow, these are not good choices. And just going to put a tree there. It's not good. Mountain. Okay. So let's put a mountain there. And what else have we got here? Put another town here, or put a mountain. Oh God, it doesn't look good, does it? Right. Let's put that there. We should get 2 points at least from that at the moment. Another mountain or another tree. Well, let's put that tree there. Okay. Oh, mountain or tree. Not great, is it? I will put mountain. Oh, castle has finally appeared. Okay, let's put that down. Now I'm assuming this can't walk around here, or maybe it can. So I would love it to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that. Well, let's just see. We're going to find out live whether it counts from this one or this one. And let's dump. No, not going to put another town. Let's put this by this mountain here. Oh well, taken away from this deer, poor guy. Another tree or another town? A lot of towns in this one. Let's put another tree here. Okay, that mountain gets 3, mountain gets 2. This tree gets 1, that tree gets 1, that tree gets 1. 1, 2. Oh, it counts all the way to there. Fantastic. Well done. 26 points. That's a record for me. So there you go. If you want to have a go at TeenyShire, I'll just dump it in to the chat there. There's the link. And I've been playing that every day for the last few days. I seem to be quite overexposed from the sunlight coming through the window. See, last week I just shut all the curtains and put a light on. But I thought, no, there's real sun out there today. Okay, so I think that's enough of browser games. And I think we should switch on to Stereo Boy. Well, I think I'll just get into it and show you. Right, so I'm gonna have to, I couldn't clear my save game, so we'll just go back to the start. I had to play a little bit. I haven't gone too far into the game. I've only seen the very basics. So, the idea is you have to get, well, at least so far, you have to get to the glowing cube over there. You see that? But we have to teleport to the other side, so this world has been split into 2. So there we go. So I'm now in the other world, and I can reach the glowing door. Okay, continue. So here we go, and it shows you where you could teleport to the other side. So over here, obviously in this area, I can't teleport to the other side because I'm in the middle of solid rock. But down here, I can teleport with the right click. Similar thing, so we can get over here. And I want to be able to climb up there, and I can on the other side. There we go, go up here, and then teleport back to... Oh, I need to... There we go. Sorry, for some reason I didn't feel like I could move into the glowing block. So let's find out what happens next. So actually it's going to carry on like this for a little while, and obviously there is some sort of shooting that happens later on. I don't know what that's for, but you know, I discovered it. So let's have a look here. So we need to go this entire area. Where we're looking. Over here, maybe. There we go. Right. We can go into here. Walk through this area here. I think I need to teleport across there. Come around here. Oh, and I need to go through this tunnel, I think. Back over here. And across to here. So the thing is, at the moment, I don't feel like this is... I don't have to think very hard. I'm more kind of like just looking around, like, okay, where should I go next? Where should I go next? Now, you've got this probe you can use, which will show you where you are on the other side. If your hologram doesn't appear, you might not be able to tell where exactly you are. So I'm here. There's no hologram on the other side. Press C and you can appear. Yeah, Rebecca's not here. Says this is a neat mechanic. I don't think we've got to the really interesting stuff yet. And Vfix says looks pretty. Yes, I do like the feel of it. It feels very solid and confident in its presentation. Oh, I didn't want to do that. How did I? Oh, it'll tell me in a minute. Right. So I want to go over to the other side. Come down here. Go back, and I can go up here, I guess. Oh, nope. Where am I? Probe. Over here. There we go. Marcus says he keeps expecting the maps to rotate. There is a rotate option, which I've forgotten how to do it. Right, so let's move over here. Okay, there we go. Yes, shift. That's what I should have remembered. Hold on, shift. Okay, so let's. Okay, Oh, I can't go over there. Oh, I'm too low. Oh, I have to go all the way around, of course. Let's have a look. Let's just turn around. Okay, we're gonna have to go all the way up here, I guess. Ah. Okay. Okay, let's see. We go around here. It's up here. Okay, and I guess that must be the end of the level. Alright, continue. I think we're almost at the point where I played to. Collect shards to unlock new levels. Over here. Okay, so there's a shard. If I go into the middle there. Okay. Oh, I have to press a button to collect it. I wonder why you have to press a button rather than it just happening. Okay. You can finish the level without collecting all the shards, by the way. Oops. There we go. Interesting. There seems to be something there, right? Is it on the other side? What's going on? That's interesting. Up over here. Oh, I've got confused as I collected that shard already. Well done, me. Right, so I'll go up around here. There we go. Oh, that's why it's already collected. I didn't collect it this time. I'm replaying the level. And so I've obviously picked that up before. So you can go back and redo levels and collect the shards you hadn't got already. Right. Now, one of these levels had there was a bit of text that came up about like a log. Not sure if because I skipped through it, it's not going to appear again. Okay, so we can go over here. Wow, this is a bit more less tutorial, isn't it? Okay. So there's quite a few shards over there. Okay. Let's go down. How far down? There we go. So we can get that. Looks like there's a computer in here. Go on, I'm gonna try it. Ah, just go straight through. Well, what do you expect? It's not a shooting game. Yeah, I think Vivek's saying he likes the change in the architecture between the two sides, and I must admit that now that we've got into, I think this feels more like the game proper. That it does look quite interesting, a lot more interesting. Oh, there's the log. Okay. Right, so arrival on SO671, recovered mission boy. Re-entry did not go as planned. The planet is surrounded by some kind of distortion field that disabled navigation sensors and I was forced to perform emergency landing protocols. Unfortunate that most of my systems are functioning, but my power unit housing appears to be compromised. I will not be able to repair it without assistance. BT6 Blit should be arriving right after me on the next hyperspace wave. Let's hope I can reach the LZ landing zone in time to meet them. I'm a bit worried. Does that mean I'm going to have two characters? Oh no, Puddle Knights vibes. Right. Yeah, this is actually yeah, Rebecca's not here mentions it's a gigabyte size game. It is quite a large install. I was quite surprised. Okay, so where do I think I have to go down, right? I get back over here. Oh, and there's another bit over there I can join to. Alright. Up. It's getting a bit tricky now. Go down here. Where does that get us? Oh, over there. Okay. He figures out we're valuing games by $1 per byte now. Right, so we're over here and I can get to this side. Then I should be able to... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do a shot. I had to move the camera. There we go. And then we can get to the other shard. Okay, got the 2 shards. Now I have to get back to... Oop. Go over here. I have to get back to that block on the upside. That joins over there. Honestly, I feel like my eyes are like going doop, 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 left to right, left to right, left to right. Yeah, I am quite surprised how large the, going back to the conversation that's going online. I'm quite surprised it was a large install, which means there's a lot in the game. Okay, just go here. In terms of music and graphics. Graphics are surprisingly high res. Oh, sorry, I don't want to get to that log again. Whew. Okay, so we've definitely caught up to where I stopped. Oh dear, spiky things. Okay, now there is shooting, I guess. Oh, this is just... Before I shoot the other one, I want to find out if they move. Let's go to the other side. Oh yeah, they do. Okay, so there is going to be a slight action component here. Alright. Oh, wait a second. I missed that shard. Here. I'm definitely feeling a bit more confident in the jumping back and forth now. Right, so watch out for hostile creatures. Oh, okay, when I go across. Okay, so if you don't like any tension in your puzzles, you might not like the actiony parts. I've waited the landing zone for 24 hours, but there's no sign of PT6 anywhere. My hope is that they were merely diverted to one of the alternative landing trajectories, but I worry that they may not have survived re-entry. At any rate, it's best to stay optimistic. This area is populated with hostile creatures, but I have no choice but to press forward and pursue the mission alone. Right, so flip over, continue. Sometimes the best way to think is with a laser gun. Now I noticed the level has got a little bit smaller. Smaller. What do I mean by that? There's more on more in the level. The level's got bigger, so the graphics have got smaller. Wow. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, I think I need to switch this around, move this around. There you go. Now you can see. Our mission is to investigate a high-energy radio signal originating from SO671. One suggesting the presence of advanced extraterrestrial civilization, obviously with spiky robots. Unfortunately, first contact seems unlikely. The surface is littered with overgrown ruins, but no sign of living, sentient beings. The physical evidence seems to imply a catastrophic incident, one that resulted in the near simultaneous destruction of both artificial and geological structures over a vast scale, possibly even planet-wide. Whatever civilization existed here seems to have met a very sudden fate a long time ago. So I guess this is how just going to be finding out what happened. Oh, didn't mean to shoot. Okay, so okay, that's coming already. Oh, okay, so they have a sort of stealth thing going on here. where they hear you. Right. Where are we? We go down. Oh. I think I need to be careful. I might could be ambushed. Okay. Okay, so now we can jump over. I can't go into this room. This is actually a little window, so my bot can't jump into that window area. Alright, so let's flip over. Oops. Here we go. According to the blurb for this game... Wow, okay, where are we? According to the blurb for this game, something terrible happened to this world that split it into two. Okay, so there's... Can I get in there? Ah. It's getting quite difficult to move around, actually. Okay, let's get this log. Oh, this is someone else. We're getting ready to leave for the Transworld Gate with Janek and a few other people we were able to pull into our transport. We weren't able to disable the wide field teleporter in time. From the top of the Neutronics Tower, I watched the eastern half of the city disappear into quantum fissure. All those people gone in an instant. It will only accelerate from here. I wasn't able to reach my family. I did this to them. The only thing I can do now is to help these people make it out. So, oh. Right, flip over, I guess. Isn't there? There is a. In there? Have I got it? I can't see why. Where exactly is that? Looks like it's in the window, but can't get to it from this side either. There's a wall there. So that's how I can get out. But how do I get that last shard? It looks like it's a very subtle one here. So I can see there's a shape here. Be very careful to get in there. It's over here somewhere. Okay, let's. I gotta be higher. Oh, hang on, there we go. Oh, that is very sneaky. Okay, so there we go. that was very sneaky. So it's interesting. I like that these kind of very tricky parts of the puzzle are optional. I don't think you need all these shards to get through the game. I've got to work my way back. Okay. Then I can get to the center again. There we go. It's interesting, some parts are I like the fact that the center section here's got the squares on it, so you can sort of see you're in the right place on the other side. Okay, let's just do it. Alright, so some blocks can be pushed. Okay, Succubon time. Oh, and grabbed. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I hadn't thought about it. It's very subtle, but the WASD moves as I turn the screen. You can see it happening as I grab this. If I turn the screen, the letters change. And this has been happening all the time, and I didn't even realize. And that's how natural it was. I'm quite impressed with that. Okay, so I guess I just have to push this block here. So you have to grab it first and then move it. You can't just walk into it. Alright. Oh, hang on, I need to move the screen. Okay. Let's grab this out. Oh, okay, that's what I have to do. Sorry, I need to move this, grab it, and push it to that corner. There we go. Sorry, I'm still reeling from the discovery that the letter's been changing. Hang on a second. Keep on doing that. There's a shard over there. Come on, we gotta get this shard. Get that. How do we get underneath? So it looks like you have to be on this bottom layer here to get down to here, I would guess. Let's flip back. Okay, so we go down here. Just, it's a bit of a squeeze. Where am I? Okay, too far over. So, it's a bit of a dip there. Wow. I'm very curious about how you do this one. Do we have to grab something? It looks like we go there. It's almost like you want... No, I'm still not sure how to do this one. I need to get there, but how would you... That's the only way to get down there, that slope there. What? Not? Oh, I need a block here, right? I put a block here, and then I would be pushed over there. Can I move that block down there? Okay, I can only push it this way. Let's try this out. No, 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 no. Let's come around. And let's... I think this is... Just see. Oh, I see the block is... The block is glowing on the other side. I didn't realize that. Oh no, no, I can't blow it up. Oh no, it's not the block at all, it's the exit. Curious. Ah, there we go. Okay, I still think I had the heights messed up. I don't think that's what I thought I could see. Okay. Now I have to put this back. Very sneaky with these shards. I actually enjoying collecting the shards more than I thought I would. Okay. Then hop over. Then out we go. Continue. Oh, that's very lovely. Look at that. I'm going to press my screenshot button at this point. Okay, so we got a shard over in the corner here. And there's a log in the middle. Alright, time to do some sharpshooting, I guess. Just trying to attract their attention. No? Not happening? By the way, when you're charging up, you can't move, just to make that clear. Oh, nice shot. Okay. So if I put a block... Well, okay, I need to put 2 blocks here, at least. Yeah, 2 blocks here to get to that shard in the corner. Push this in. Oh no, I just do a side step here. Let's grab another one. Put it up. I feel like I wish this was a little bit faster. It's not too annoying, but if I do have to do a lot of movements. Okay, and then put the last one in, and I should be able to get the shard with that. Oh, you don't grab it, you'll shoot. Okay, let's move this up. Right, so we should be into Shardsville. Let's move over here. Very good. Go back. Now, if we want to get this log, I guess we have to put one here and one here. That's a pretty straightforward thing to do. It's interesting. I love the fact that these are turned into now a single line. They're not like individual blocks. Although I suppose that might hurt some people's brains when they think like, how many blocks are there? I can't see it. Let's bring this over here. So just in case it's not clear, you have to have space for you to walk. So if you want to move the block in a certain direction, you have to move with it. If it needs to go south, you need to go south too. And if you can't move south, that block's not going to go. Oop, too far. Right, up we go. Across to here. Log time. Navigating this terrain is difficult. The quantum distortion field that caused my crash landing has also rendered my personal flight unit inoperable. There's one saving grace. While attempting to send a distress signal, I discovered that if I allow my hyperspace transponder to resonate with the field, I am carried along a space-time manifold curve into a connected but distinct physical topology. In other words, by taking a detour through a sibling dimension, it appears that I can walk through walls. Oh, got that in the beginning. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna need that last block, right? Oh. Okay. And let's grab this block and put it in the place it should be. Okay, that should do it. Then I think we'll probably have to quit this and go on to SquishCraft. Right. There you go. Let's just see what the next level looks like. Destroy cracked blocks with your weapon. Okay. On face value, it looks like, why is it interesting? Surely the things are not going to be in the way, but I can imagine where this is going to go, where you won't be able to go to the other world, the other side, with a cracked block in the way, and you have to find ways to destroy that block and find a position where you can destroy blocks. So I think it's the kind of 3D aspect of it is really quite interesting. Will hold longer for a more powerful shot. Well, I did feel that. I do wonder what difference a powerful shot makes, though. It's not quite clear at the moment. Okay, let's see if the powerful shot will go through both. No. Or maybe I didn't hold it down long enough. Very simple level. I think it's just a over tutorial level. Okay, okay, all right. I'm sorry, that looks like a gun over the other side there. But I think we will leave it. Oh god. Yes, it's a gun. I didn't see that one. All right, so we got 3 lives at the top. What if R button is reset? Must be some way to reset the level. I'm sure I'll find out another time. Anyway, that's Stereo Boy, and I'm finding that quite fun so far, to be honest. The puzzles are interesting, and the optional puzzles are really interesting as well. I think it's going to get difficult with kind of trying to see what you're trying to do, but I think that's the whole part of it. How hard we had to work for that shard earlier on was actually the most interesting bit for me. So I will stand down there. So that is really quite nice. So let's have a look at the levels. Like, we're just in area 1 at the moment, and there are bonus levels. Oh, you need shards to unlock them. Oh, okay. All right, fine. I unlocked a hidden level. I'm gonna have to click on it now. Right, let's just have a quick look. Oh, a nice tree. Okay. So I wonder what the Okay. Is this just like... Oh, I have to be in the same level. Okay. Whoa. Move fast. Wow, they're pretty fast. Okay. It looks like a low-powered shot is not good enough to get rid of them. Okay, so if I go up over here, I'm at risk of being shot by that one. Oh, now that one's coming. Oh god. Yeah, so VFX saying is less enamored of the shooty bits, and I do wonder. It's difficult to put arcade bits in puzzle games unless it's an arcade puzzle game, you know, like a puzzle platformer. If you're into suffered emotional distress due to a teleportation incident, you could be entitled to a compensation of up to 1 million credits. Missing organs, lost limbs, psychological trauma for witnessing the death of your clone. Don't let losing an arm or leg cost you an arm and a leg. Call now for a free consultation. Personal injury, emotional distress, workers' comp, disability. Right, so sounds like that one's invulnerable. Yeah, okay, we'll just give it a miss. Okay. Alright, so there's some hidden levels. It's difficult to shoot, so BFig is picking up on this action mechanic. It is difficult to shoot. I mean, it's kind of interesting and fun. For me, it's fine. I just imagine that might put some people off who are more into something more sedentary, more like I want a thinking puzzle game. They want more drawing lines in the witness and less running around from panel to panel quickly while a whole other Mountain King ends. But other than that, I had a good time. Well, I had a good time even with the shooty bits, to be honest. So let's really shut that down now. I think that's like 10 minutes after I said I'm going to stop playing. Oh dear. Right, let me bring up SquishCraft, which is probably going to absolutely destroy me. Let's bring it up. And okay, unable to sync says Steam, doesn't matter. And now enjoy the glory of SquishCraft's title screen. I have played a few levels. I just wanted to make sure that it worked, and I've deleted my save already, so we'll start afresh from the beginning. Crowley Sun says it's like when every 3D puzzle exploration game has to have some zombies to kill. So this is SquishCraft's map. If I just move my head. There we go. I just wanted to show that there's the esque up in the corner of the screen there, but now I've moved my face. I look like I'm part of the game. Jeez. I need to move my face again. Let's just do this again. There we go, back up in the corner. Right. You should pop. So this is us. And obviously we can't touch those spikes. So we have to undo. So there's undo and restart. All the arrows are saying go here, so we should do that. Okay, so here are 5 levels, I guess. 0 to 3, space to enter level. So here we go. I guess we've got to reach the flag. I mean, I know I have to reach flag. I've done these levels before, as I told you. And we can push those. There you go. Very simple. Now we have to get to the flag, and all these blocks are in our way, so we can squish them. There we go. That's simple stuff. And this is a level where I had to go at yesterday, and I was like, what? So you push that, and that's it. There's nothing you can do. You just restart. So there's this other thing here, and when you sit on it, then that goes red. And if I just, you know, kind of wait a turn by pressing into the wall, it goes up. That's fantastic. And now it's there. But if I step off this pad, it'll come off. So I need some way of it staying up there. And honestly, I'm kind of... you can try and solve this yourself anytime you want to. You can just log off the stream. But the solution is just squish this and use one of these blocks in the corner to sit on the switch. Ta-da. Oh dear. Hold tab, it says. Oh yeah, that's how you go back to the so you go back to the main world. Carry on where we were. 4. Right. So I think this is the last level I attempted yesterday. So you can see if I go in the blue one, that will go to the left, but I'll step off and it'll get back. It'll come back. And this dark blue one will go to the left. This light blue one will go to the right. I'll keep on going. So I'll push it back. So the thing is, so you got a couple of issues here. I was like, all right, so I have problem number 1. How do I get past the cat block? Problem number 2, even if I hold this down, that'll move left. So obviously I've got these other 2 blocks here. So that light blue block will go left, but as soon as I step off this switch, the pad, it'll go back to the right. So I need something to stay here. So I can obviously do that. I got these 2 separate blocks here. So this took a while to figure out. So if I can squish that, but that's no good, right? Because that'll just go, that arrow will just go to the right. So I guess that what I needed to do was to put the left block on it. The problem with the left block is that you can't get on the other side of it. This left triangle, you can't get behind it. So what was it I did? That's right. What I did was I squished these together. And then you can use this to pull it out. And then I can... Is that right? Squish those together. Pull that out. Now I'm feeling I've made a mistake. That's great. But I don't think that fixes my problem down here, because although I could do that, I need a block to put down here. So that is wrong. So, but no, Bfig was right. This is the way to do it. You use the red block to push it out. So now that I've got them both out, so I now only have to sacrifice this block to pull it out. So there we go. That's out. And what I need to do, I want to put this red block down here. Yay! And as far as I've played, so from this point on, I'm on my own. I don't have past me to help me out. Alright, so what do we got? Yep, Vivek saying he hadn't understood the squish mechanic until now. I think it's got some subtleties, and I kind of, you know, it doesn't really tell you how these things are going to work. You just have to play with it to figure out what happens when you squish things together. Right, so I need to get to the flag. To get to the flag, the blue block in the corner has to come up. And down the bottom there, the bottom left. It has to come up. So obviously to do that, I need to put a block here. And I could do that, that's great. But that's not very helpful, is it? So how do we squish? Can that squish underneath? What I'm thinking, if I push this block down and make it go across. Oh, hang on. How's that gonna work? Oh my god, what the hell? Right, so wow, okay. Let's wind that back a bit. Hang on. So when that goes back down, if there's something in the way, it's just going to go straight down. Is that right? Like that? Okay, well, what happens if I try and squish? Actually, I have to squish it. Oh, maybe I have to go down there and squish it. All right. Okay. All right, so now I have to bring it back. No, 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 no. Okay. Maybe I have to do that. Okay, and that's how you solve that one, everybody. Oh, welcome, Raz369 official. You slept for a long while, it's okay. Sleeping for a long while is okay. Right, well, I've got 5 out of 3. So I finished naught, I guess. Where do I go? What is going on? What even? Oh, okay, sorry, I killed myself. What is even going on? Oh, you can't go near that. Well, I guess I have to go into this circular thing again. No. All right. I guess this beam's got something to do with it. All right, okay. I'm gonna go back. Why does that beam? Oh god, that's slightly irritating. If you go into this block, into that space, you just get immediately crushed. Okay, so base to enter level 0. Okay, we're good. I'm guessing this is just like a switch. Okay, that's that. Brilliant. So I need to interrupt the beam or get the beam to move. Interesting. Because... oh, I know how to do this. Okay, let me reset. I push this across, then I have to get that to interrupt the beam. There you go. Perfect. I like that. The so-called obvious solution is not the correct solution, just sitting there. Okay, let's have a look at level 1. Right, so we've got to get this to move up, which means you'd need to get this switch a laser on it. The problem is that doesn't even look like that would work unless you can we squish it? Will that work? And then we could put the beam and the mirror together on the top right. Oh my god, don't do it too much. Oh, that doesn't look right at all. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, in theory, you know, my idea was sound, but it's changed the angle of reflection. I can't believe it. Well, that's just tickety-boo. Wow. Okay. Oh my god! Right. Okay. This is just like... You know when people said, trust me on this one? I get it now. Bug or feature. Okay, I'm still reeling from the discovery and I'm just trying to figure out how does this get me anywhere? Oh, what happens if I do it twice? Okay, let's just do it again. In twice and then... Oh no, it's just one block now, which is useless. It does need a beam, right? Let's just see if I crush the whole thing. I can't push it down. I can't push anything down here. Okay. Maybe if I crush the other way? Yeah, I'm not sure how useful it is anyway. And we're going to find out after all this that this isn't the solution at all. You just have to do something like pull this out or something. Okay, well let's just... I feel like if I do it halfway, that there's some sort of solution here. I don't even know how. I mean, that just doesn't go down far enough. What happens if I go underneath? Oh my god. Yeah, at this point I'm just trying random things. What happens if I crush it again from the other side? Oh, I can't get off the wall, right? I can't get this off the wall because I can't get around the other side of it. You'd need to reverse the eye and the mirror, suggests Fifig. How would that work? I don't know. Maybe... I'm just looking for odd combinations now. I'm trying to... Oh, that was wrong. Yeah, that's obviously not right at all. Maybe... Oh, I'm not sure about this at all. That's not good because I need that behind it. Might be on the right track with that. Can you get the quarter mirror on the bottom left corner? So I'm kind of thinking about. Yay! Yeah. So yeah, we had to turn it to explain what's going on here. So yeah, when it gets squished, it's all like really horrible and nightmarish. But to make it work, you had to make sure the relative kind of ratio of the mirror is correct. Because if it's you know, the normal aspect ratio for square, it's fine. But as soon as you start changing to rectangle, the direction of the beam's going to be wrong. So if you could squish it into a smaller square, that also works. And Null Pointer joins in. This is like the wrong time to come in. This is SquishCraft, and it's brain breaking, and I've barely got through the surface of it. Scratch the surface. Let's have a look at 2. Yeah, well done everybody. End of stream. Clip art bonanza. I think there should be an expansion pack to put your own face on the avatar. Right, I'm almost frightened to start these levels after what happened in the last one. So I need to move the blue, so that in theory I need to move the red one up and the blue one down. So I can get, why do I need to move the blue one down? Why did I even think about that? I need to move them both up. Oh, Crowley's son says the meme artwork makes more sense as you see how weird the solutions are. And Raz369 official says I've seen some fellas edit the textures to do that. So I guess the issue is here, I need some way to get this pad selected. Is it possible to have it crushed? No, they won't do that naturally. They won't crush themselves. You have to push them yourself to get them to crush. So if I were to push that, okay, I will call Raz369 official Raz from now on. Is this, if I just, okay, so I'm just wondering if anything happens when I crush it and then I put the beam back, because you remember earlier on we saw it just flip back up, but that is not what's happening here. It moved sideways when we did it in a few levels ago. No, well, that's obviously not the correct solution. I hate to think that maybe at some point we can crush these pads. Right. I don't want to move these around. I know I'm supposed to, but I don't want to. So I guess you can do this, but no, that's not really gonna. It's a very large blocks, but I seem to be having enormous amount of trouble. Just, it's like Duplo Sokoban. So that moves up. Fantastic. I was just thinking if I could get behind the blue one, that would make my life simple. I could push the blue one out. I'm just frightened I'm going to have to be doing some squishing. So if I were to think about squishing the mirrors, is there any way I can get this beam to split? Because it did split earlier on when we crushed things together. Let's just start again and just let's have a play. Let's just do that and see what happens, because I'm really not sure what's going to happen next. Okay. All right. Does that work if I... Oh, come on. So, oh, one more. No, that's not right. No, it's where that is actually sitting is the problem. Well, you know. Now we're at the same problem again. Is there any... Will the laser squish up into it? It's a good question. Let's think about that. So let me squish that like that. What happens? Oh no, it's a disaster. But I wonder what happens. Honestly, I'm just experimenting here. What happens if we squish one of them into the laser first? It doesn't look good. Also, we're kind of really. Oh, this is horrible. Yeah. Did you see that? I like, that's really interesting. Wonder if that would actually, oh no, the beam actually touches the red pad, so I don't think you have to worry about those fast movements. I feel like there's some madness. What happens if I squish these pads? Go on. Just want to see. Well. What happens if I... Oh, God. Honestly, I'm feeling like when I figure this out, I'll be like, ah. But until that point... My God. We need the beam to split. We need the beam to split. Like we had before. That's no good. That's not going to work. And if we try and push anything in here, it's just going to make our life hard. I could get the red one to move up. Let me just do this again. Let me crush these together again. Doesn't matter where this is. If you push it up... Right. Doesn't quite reach. There's a different kind of squishing here we should be thinking about. What happens if I do something obscene like this? Oh, that's just going to make something go in a different direction. Let's try that. I don't know what's going to happen with that one. I should have guessed it was just not going to do what I wanted. Wow. Oh. Jesus. Is that what I have to do? But oh my God. Oh my God. I don't have any words at this point. I mean, do just one more level. Wow. Okay. Right. So the flag is up there. That slightly different block. It reminds him of Vivek. It reminds him of Stephen's sausage roll in its complexity, insanity. For some reason I saw it as complexity. Okay, so that block. Okay, there's nothing we can do to that block. It's non-squishable. I guess of this black, it's surrounded black, so it's non-squishable, but it can move. Just to show, yeah, that's non-squishable. And I guess we need a beam up here to move it across. And we've got all these lovely things to do. So do we just literally just have to crush them together so we can make a block which just we can control? That how this works? The problem is I need to get it squished to that. Okay. Oh, start again. Okay, so I need to lift this up so I can squish those together. No, wrong one. I didn't want to do that. Yeah. Okay, so then I squish these together. And then I can... Right. And then no, those are all together and I can just move it up there. Okay. Green is up. This is right. Green is up. And there we go. Oh, I'm just happy that wasn't that difficult. Now it makes me feel like I want to go on to one which is like kind of crazy beams again. Oh no. I have this feeling every time I play a new level, it's just like I'm gonna just say, oh my, oh no, no, oh god, no. Let's just see what happens. If I crush them, did anything change? Doesn't look like it. Jesus. Alright, so, but I somehow have to get the beam into the corner. Oh, I got a piece out, but I don't think that makes any difference, does it? Okay. Unfortunately, I feel like that was a complete crapshoot. I just was experimenting. I thought maybe I need to have it in there with a certain angle, and I guess just the very first thing I did worked. Okay. All right. I keep on saying I'll stop, but you know, one more level. I just want to be completely awed by another level. So I need to hit. There's the red pad. Move that out the way. There's the blue pad. And then I also need something to hit the green pad, which is all the way over there. Although in theory, I don't necessarily have to have the red one at the same time. Okay, let's just do this silly style. That moves out the way. Just thinking how I can get this across. Yeah, I mean it's. Wait. Second. That's great. Oh, maybe if I put something in. So, well, I was thinking I could do this and then put something in the way, but that doesn't really help because I've pushed it against the wall now. Is there a way to push it against? I'm just trying to think of, is there any way to have the beam hit the blue so I can, but still be able to pull it away from the wall? Oh, there's too many possibilities in this game. I feel like I just don't know my tool set. I mean, even if I push it into something, that's not going to make any difference, right? Because it just makes a block that's still stuck against the wall. And there's no way. And I've only got things which move up and down. I can't even control those. The green one, however, that doesn't make any difference. I can't get the green one up. That's not useful at all. Because if I've got the green one up, I've got access to the exit. Wow. That's wonderful, but I can't even deflect it. We don't have any ability to change the angle, right? Because there's no mirrors here. There are no mirrors, so Greg is on the chat saying it's impossible. Okay, I'm missing something. I'm missing something here. So we can't change the direction. We can't change the angle of it. These can't be pushed. I can move that down out the way, but that It's not exactly a big deal. Yeah. The problem is how to get this. Can we... the squish in this make any difference? Come on, let's just push this up here. That's not gonna help. I definitely need the beam over the right hand side. It's like I need to move the blue down, but temporarily, so I can push the laser across to the right. That's the feeling I get. But how do I get either the beam away from the wall or get this switch moved over from the wall? I'm just saying if the cat blocks did anything amusing when I shot them. Nope. Well, yeah, this I did want to be awed and stumped before we left the chat. Before we left SquishCraft this week. It's brilliant. Yeah, I'll say I am temporarily stumped. I'm sure if I keep on going at it, I will figure it out. But yeah, it's just can't get that laser off the wall or the pad off the wall. So I'm going to stop there and I'm going to open up just for a few minutes. I'm going to open up Wilderplace. Anyway, that's SquishCraft, everybody. That's very interesting. It's it's got a very unique look, shall we say? But the mechanics are kind of wow. I'm a bit frightened about as to the places this game is going to take me. So let's come off here and I will close it down gently. Right, and I'm going to bring up Wilderplace quickly just to show you. I haven't actually played too much Wilderplace since last week, but I just want to show you a little bit of where the mechanics have got to and how tough it's sort of getting. Takes a little while to open up. I'll only be here for a few minutes. I just want to show you one level. So Wilderplace, if you remember, we have these, if you weren't here last week, there are spirits, and you have to get them out of people or animals and put them into the sprouts. So you can see this like sprout here is where this sprout here is where this tree spirit wants to go. Now these free tree spirits, this tree spirit is free and will come towards you. And you've only got like 3 moves once you're carrying a spirit, otherwise it will turn you into a tree. We also have now on this stage of the game, there are also stone spirits, and they want to go to little stones. And they of course will turn you into a stone if you carry them for 3 turns. So this is getting quite complicated. Now we've also got Yunka, who is mad that I'm not killing the woodsman, which is what he wanted me to do instead of saving them, because they're chopping down the trees in the Divine Garden. So we actually, the difference right now between the forest spirits and the stone spirits is that we can reclaim the forest spirits from trees, where stones is a one-way trip. Anyway, maybe that's all too much. Let's just get in here. So if Yunka gets to me, if he gets to me, this guy gets to me, he'll knock me out. That's the end of the level. I have to restart again. So he punches out the guy over there. Plant Spirit says, look out, he's after you. So One easy way to stop Junker getting me is to block his path, so I could... So now Junker can't get out. There's no way to get around to me. I'm doing all these moves, but it's very deadly because that stone spirit's coming to get me. Okay, so I've got 3 moves to get rid of it. Just dump it there. Now, I have sorted all the spirits, right? The problem with this level is the exits to new levels are on the other side of that area which I cut off. I can, of course, open it up, and then immediately Junker stands up. And I'm in trouble now because I'm carrying 2 spirits. It'll take a turn to actually put down those spirits, and Junker's right there. And there's nothing I can do. Yeah, I could drop that plant spirit. Junker comes up. You dishonor the garden and its founders with your presence. Requesting your help was a mistake. I'll find a way to balance the garden myself. And you fainted. So, I find I'm staring at these levels quite a long time now to try and figure out the correct order of things. And there's a lot you have to do with picking up the trees and moving them around to the right places. So... Okay. So now I've got this guy. Maybe I just have to wait a couple of turns and get Junker into a slightly different place. Okay, I drop this here. Stone Spirit's gonna come and get me. So when I can pick up that tree, and when I pick up that tree, those 2 sprouts will disappear because the sprouts appear around planted trees. So Junker's back into action straight away. I'm in trouble now, because I don't think there's any way to stop Junker. Okay, I got 3 spirits now. And I think it's doomed because I've only got 2 moves left. Yeah, my head's turned to leaves. Let's just undo one. Oh god, it stacks. You take the one from the top. If you're carrying 3 spirits, it's the one on top. So you can't. The one at the bottom, which is gonna kill me, is not the. I can't do anything about it. I'm experimenting. I don't really know exactly. See, I turn into a plant. So I need to have Junker on the north side. I think. So he can't come through. Trying to bide my time. Let's pick up this guy. Dump him here. I think I need Junker. It's maybe too far. Oh, no. Yes. That happens too many times. I didn't mean to. Let's go down. I don't think this is going to work because, yeah, Junker's in space behind me. If he's right behind me, I'm going to have to restart. You've only got 3 undos. Slightly annoying. Okay. Let's pick up that plant spirit. Drop it here. I think... Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get more undos later, Greg. It's just... Now, if I pick that up, did he change direction? No, he's still coming the same direction. Okay. I can dump that there. But Junker's still going to be after me. Okay, I can make it out at least this time. And that's a level I survived. So I can't, once you're in a puzzle, you can't leave until it's solved. So I can't see what the situation is in the room behind me because there was another exit to this, to the down. Which way is it? That way. But yeah, I mean, it's, oh, it's gone straight for that snake. And there's a stone spirit coming up. It's so cool how mad you made Yunka. Keep up the good work. And the spirits will just come straight for you. They'll just, you know, they're not going to wait around. I'm going to drop that spirit there. And the interesting thing is the, here's the kind of weird overlapping mechanics. You see the sprout has appeared there. And it's taken out the small stones I could put the stone spirit into. I'm just moving these trees around. Okay. I think I need to move this tree a bit more further down. 1, 2. Move the tree there. Yeah, see, the reason I did that is to reveal this stone here where I can put this stone spirit. Right, we've just got one more spirit to sort out. Now I think what I'll do is... I think we can leave it as it is, right? Okay. That did not play out the way I was expecting. Okay. I think I'm gonna need to move this tree before I pick him up. See, I forgot the woodsman. Oops. The woodsman can get a little bit, they just start chopping trees down and get themselves into trouble. Okay. I'm not sure this is gonna work either. The thing is... Oh, he's going for the trees. He's gonna get in the way of the sprouts. Damn it. Okay. This is so maybe I need to move these trees up a bit closer. Oops. That's not what I meant. Oh, maybe that is what I meant. Wow, okay. Okay. I guess I have to stone him in. Damn it. Yeah. Anyway, as I said, I might have to redo that. I have to think about my approach a bit more there. So it's getting quite complicated, particularly like things start to change from turn to turn. So it has that sort of like, I don't usually like games where things sort of move around in response to what you're doing. I like roguelikes because it's always like, you know, you do your best guess. You're trying to optimize as well as you can. But with games where you're sort of dancing, it's like dance steps, choreographed dance steps. I have a lot of difficulty because sometimes they are finely honed to be so well choreographed. If you get a step out of place, the level falls apart, and I'm not really into that. But this is keeping my interest at the moment. It's just very hard. So we still got a lot of levels to go yet. I haven't got all the zoom out. So I haven't got all the inventory yet. The inventory, I've just got 2 items. This is the thing to drop the spirits, and this is the thing to pick up trees. So yeah, there we go. I guess you can choose different levels. I wonder if I go here, I can go back to that previous level. Can I? Maybe not. No, I can't seem to jump. I actually literally have to move. I can understand that because in certain rooms they are sort of locked off and they can't have you jumping around. That makes sense. And I've only got 3 monuments, and we got quite a few. Every monument tends to be some sort of power. This was like, I think this was the map, right? And this one was getting 3 undo, so maybe we'll get infinite undos further on down the line. But anyway, yeah, that's Wilderplace. I'm still having a lot of fun with that. But it has got quite hard very fast, I'll be honest. I haven't made too much progress over the last stream I did. But I think we'll leave it there today because it's lunchtime and I need to prepare for lunch. It is in this country anyway. So I hope everybody found something they might want to have a go at, or get freaked out and watch other people have a go at. Whether I play more SquishCraft on another stream, we'll have to see. Depends if we got any other cool moments coming up. Barney Willis 5 saying it seems a lot of mechanics to that. Indeed there is. Yeah, there's quite a few. So we'll find out in the next 2 weeks what I decide to stream next time. Thank you for everybody who turned up. I think we had quite a interesting mix today. It's always an interesting mix. It's never a boring mix. I'm never going to do a boring mix. But thank you very much, and I will sign off for today. See you in 2 weeks' time.